All right. All right, guys. If anybody's watching, I'm going to show you how to make thumbnails with Streamlabs. Okay? It's super easy. It's super easy, and it might help you out. All right, let's wait. I'll wait to see if other people come in here. Alright, so what you want to do... Hold on a sec, guys. It's really easy. So with Streamlabs, you can actually make thumbnails. And you can make decent ones too. I make them all the time with Streamlabs. Honestly, it's like the fastest way. It's super easy. If you don't care about... I mean, you could even do it with you being in the thumbnail. But this is actually really easy. So what you want to do is, you see where it says scenes, guys? You see where it says scenes? So you want to see, right here it says scenes. So you want to kind of create your own scene. So you want to just like make a new one. So you go to the plus sign. Alright. And now the way I did it, the way I do it is I go to, what's up, awesome? So the way I do it is I go to scenes, create a whole new scene, right? And then you want to add like a background. So for example, if I were to close off, like get rid of the display capture, just close the eye on that. Right now all you're seeing is this. Or you should. Let me see. Let me look on my screen. I'll see how it looks. Alright, so okay, so that's what you're seeing at the moment. This is my actual thumbnail. I made this thumbnail. Now, the way you make these thumbnails is you could either go on to like Fortnite, and let me show you. So you could take, for example, let me go back to display capture, and now you're going to be seeing this. So what you want to do is you can do multiple ways to make thumbnails. You could actually go Fortnite PNG. Okay, now what PNGs do is that when you save the picture, for example, let's take this guy, just for example, we'll take him, if my screen will load. Sometimes it doesn't, sometimes it does. It takes forever sometimes. It's very annoying. All right, so right now you're looking at this picture. So what you're going to want to do, and it's PNG, so that means it's just the guy itself. So if you want to take this picture, you go to save picture as. All right. Oh man, all my pictures are there. Let's not show those. Okay, they're not bad pictures, but it's just weird. Okay, so you do that. You just save the picture. Okay. Now let's close that for a second. We'll bring back Streamlabs. We'll see where it says display capture. We'll get rid of that. All right. Now we're gonna add that PNG that I just had. So what you're gonna want to do is go to that. Image, go to add source. Let me move this one. And then you're going to go to add new source. And you're going to want to go to browse. You're going to want to scroll through your pictures where you save that to. And now he's on there. And because it was a PNG, you're able to have the background with it. And you could do this with all PNGs. And if you want to get like a background, believe it or not, Fortnite actually has a bunch of pictures saved in the files. Has a lot of pictures. So if you want to change the background, you could just go into Fortnite. I'll go into Fortnite at the moment and I'll show you. So for example, I'm in Fortnite right now, and I want to take, let's say I want to change the background, and I just kind of want to add something pretty blank so you can, add more PNGs to it. So let's go with the shotgun. So I'm going to save the picture as, just like I did the PNG. So let me find it. All right, so you'll click on it, save picture as, put it into your more than likely you want to put it into your pictures folder. Okay, so then once you save that picture, you just go back to here and you go to image, you go to add source, add new source, then you want to go to browse, and then we'll find this picture that I just got. All right, so this is going to be my new background. So I'm going to make this my new background. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to pretty much do something like this. It's pretty blank background. But now, see, the image is taking up everything else. So what you want to do is you want to take the image, slide it all the way down. We'll make it above that one. Now what we have is we have a new background. We have this guy. If you want to slide it over a little bit, you can slide it over. So now it's like that. Let's make it pretty even here. There we go. And I also have that arrow up there, so we can move the arrow too, so it's pretty even. So now you have the arrow, or you can just get rid of the arrow if you want. We could probably in this case get rid of it. So now we have a PNG that we downloaded off the internet, off the Fortnite thing. You could bring them down here. And now you have another thumbnail that you just made. I mean, it's super easy. So you can use Streamlabs for a whole bunch of things. What's up, llamas? So Streamlabs is amazing. Like, it really is. Like, I just literally made this thumbnail in about, what, I don't know, about 5 minutes at most. So now you have a whole nother thumbnail. You can add things like live. You can do all kinds of stuff with it. It's really neat. I'm telling you. It's really neat. Is there any, like, do you guys have any questions? Do you have any questions at all? Because I can help if you have questions. What if we don't have a computer? All right, so that might be a little difficult if you don't have a computer. Not having the computer might affect making the thumbnails. I'm sure there's ways you could do it on a phone. Like, if you don't have a computer at all, like, there's, like, you don't... I think on cell phones there's actually an app that you could download, and it's a thumbnail. It's a thumbnail it's an app for thumbnails. That might be a little tricky if you don't have a computer. But if you do have a computer, using Streamlabs is super easy. Like, for example, I got the red background here. Let me find the the red line, the border. I know I have that in here somewhere. All right, so I think this is the border. So yeah, so you can add all of these. So let's do another one. Okay, so right now I'm in my Fortnite folder, and inside Fortnite there's a bunch of pictures. So to go into the Fortnite folder, you just want to go into Epic Games. You want to go into Files, and you'll see a thing that says Pictures. And pretty much you just take those pictures. Let's do another one. So I see another picture here. Let's make this one our new. We'll save this one as. Put it into our pictures folder, and now we got a copy. So, like I said, once again, you just go to this plus sign, images. Here, let me show you. You guys can't see it. Hold on. Let me. I'll go to display. Okay, so you go to the plus sign here. You go to images, add source, add new source, and then you want to browse your files. So then we just go to your files here, and then now we'll just look for the picture. I got the picture, and now that's our new background. Okay, so you could do it. Okay, so hypothetically, let me say you want to put Fortnite in the title. So you want to go back to that, add source, add new source, browse. Let's add Fortnite in the title, and as long as it's a PNG, there's going to be no background. Okay, we could add different borders too if you like. We could add that as a border if you want. I mean, it's kind of huge, but I mean, you could add whatever borders you want. I mean, that's a pretty big border. You're probably not going to want to use that one, but let's remove that guy. That guy's just obnoxious. All right, so now we're going to go back to images, add source, add new source, and then you got to go to browse your pictures, and then we're going to add the Fortnite logo. So let's go to Fortnite. Here we go. We got the Fortnite done. Now, if it comes up huge like this, you can't see it. Just go to images, go to transform, and go to fit to screen, and then there you go. You kind of have it there. And then now you could just kind of take it, make it smaller, make it bigger, whatever have you. You could go Fortnite. You could put it in the middle if you want. You could move this if you want. You could, I mean, there's a lot of things you could do. But ideally, if it's a PNG, it's going to be really easy. And then let's just say you want to put it right there. Let's say you want to go back to the arrow. Where's the arrow at? We'll add the arrow. All right, so there's the arrow. Let's make it above. There we go. And then we could do a 360 or a 180 rather, and transform. Go to 180 degrees. Now you got the arrow. You know, just kind of making them look at the skins. And it says Fortnite. I mean, this is a pretty plain thumbnail for the most part, but Streamlabs is awesome, guys. Like, it's just the picture. Yeah, okay. What picture is it on, guys? Okay, so we're on that picture. So yeah, so OBS, you could do with OBS too. It doesn't have to be Streamlabs. You could do it with OBS. But as long as you get a pretty solid background, you could pretty much, you have to make sure though when you add these pictures, make sure they're PNGs, because if they're not, let me give you an idea of what happens if it's not a PNG. I'll show you what happens if it's not PNG. So let's just go Fortnite. We'll go look for stuff in Fortnite, and I'm gonna deliberately put not PNG, and then I'll show you what a PNG does. Is it just captures the character itself. So we'll take this picture here. This is a pretty cool picture in itself, but let's see. We'll save picture. I'm gonna go back to display so you guys can see. So let's go back down. I'll put display back up. All right, so now we're in display. So let's say we take the new picture we just got, add the source, browse. I'll find it right now. All right, so this is the one that I downloaded. It's not a PNG. So you see how you have the background, guys? Say you just wanted the character, but if you don't put PNG, it's gonna come up like this, and it's gonna have the whole background and everything. OBS better, less lag. I'm sure it does, but there you go, guys. This is, I mean, it's super easy. You just pretty much take the picture and you scroll over. But now, like I said, if it's not PNG, you're gonna take the whole background with you. That's why it's always good to get the PNG. You guys have any questions? You guys have any questions? Hello? Well, let me turn this down. That's crazy. That's way loud. All right. So, like I said, so if you want to get rid of all these pictures, like say you want to start fresh, so you could just take the picture and you just remove, just like that. Where do you go in Streamlabs to actually make the thumbnail? So if you're in Streamlabs, you want to go here. Let me remove all this stuff. I'll remove all these pictures here. Hold on. Let me remove everything. Right now, what I'm doing is I'm taking these right here. So the image, let's remove all of these. It might take a minute to remove everything, but we could do it Just remove. 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 All right, so now we just have the display. Let's close that. All right, so where you want to go to actually make the thumbnails, you want to go to scenes, see where it says scenes, and you want to make this like your own dedicated thumbnail thing. Okay, so let's rename this. We'll rename that. Let's name it thumbnails. This way, so for example, see I have all these scenes, so like now I have, let me name this one. How do we name this? Let's rename this. So now I have my own dedicated scenes for thumbnails. And this one I'm going to make at the bottom. I want to change the name of this. How do I change the name of this? I'll probably have to make a whole new scene. What I'd have to do is I'd have to make, all right, well, you know what? We can make a whole new scene. Hold on. So you go to new scene, and then that's where you'd put like thumbnails. See what I'm saying? Instead, it's just called scenes for me. But if you want to add a new scene, just say, name it thumbnails. I downloaded Streamlabs from your link, and it won't open. It won't open. That's weird. It could just be an older link, so I might need to update the link. I'll go ahead and do that. So all right, so let's add it. Let's literally make a thumbnail from scratch. Okay? Let's literally make a thumbnail from scratch. Okay, so what we're gonna do now, we're gonna make one from scratch, brand new one. All right, so let's go to folders. So right now, we're gonna make a thumbnail from scratch, guys. So right now I'm in the Fortnite folders. Let's take this guy. This looks like a cool picture. All right, so we're gonna take this picture right here. Okay, we're gonna take this. We're gonna go to save as. Okay, or no, where's save as? Save as. All right, we're gonna save it in your pictures folder. So now it's saved in the pictures folder. Now we can get rid of this for the time being. All right. We're going to bring back Streamlabs. We're going to go to sources. We're going to go to that one. Now we're going to go to image. Okay. Add source. Add new source. And then we're going to go to the browse. Hit the browse there and go back to those pictures. Let's find it. It's right here. So now we have our background, guys. We have our background right now. This is what we're going to use as the background. Now there's multiple ways you could do text. Now Streamlabs allows you to add a text section. Let me go back to display so you can see. Okay, so Streamlabs has a text section. Can you see that? Okay, you can. I think you can see that. So you can add a text by add source, add new. And now from here, you could type in pro player or whatever. Let's say you want to say pro player. So you type pro player. Pro player. And if you want to change it, let's change it to, let's go to impact. We'll change it to impact. We'll go back to it. Hold on a sec. It'll look better in a minute. Then we go to, let's say you want to change the color. Let's say you want to make the color red. Go red. Go back. Say you want to outline it. You just hit the outline button. Now you got a white pro player. This is basic, guys. This isn't like insane. This is just a basic. This is just going to be like a basic thing. So then if you want to make it bigger, now it says pro player. Now I'm going to show you another way. You could always fix that. Obviously, it looks pretty yuck. But you could go like this. You could make it like this, pro player. Like this is a basic way to do the writing. It's kind of blurred. So You could also, let's say you want to go to, let's say you want to go online. Now, what you want to do is you want to, there's a page that says PNG or text to PNG, and then that way what you can do is you can write whatever text you want. I mean, there's hundreds of fonts. There's an insane amount of fonts. All right, so let's go back to, what is this one? Let's add the logo again. We'll add the logo, Fortnite logo. Go to browse. I'm just looking for the Fortnite logo at the moment. Hold on. It's in my pictures. I have so many pictures in here. All right, so now we have the Fortnite logo. It's up here. It's way gigantic, so what you're going to want to do is go to this, transform, fit to screen. Now we have the Fortnite logo. Let's get rid of the text for right now because it's kind of gross, to be honest. Say we'll put it right here. So now you see the picture, you see the Fortnite logo, and then let's add what should we add? Add source. Let's add a new picture. Let's add the arrow. The arrow's cool. Everybody likes the arrow. The arrow, I don't know, for whatever reason, the arrow is cool. I like it. 180 degrees. It's gigantic, so we're going to have to once again go to fit screen. And that's just pretty much a basic thumbnail, guys. Like that's the most basic of thumbnails. And let's say you want to do the red background. You just go back to images, go to add new source, browse. The red background kind of gives it a little red look to it. It looks pretty nice. I like it. So now you have the red background. There you go, dude. And I'm doing all of this, literally, I'm doing all of this with Streamlabs. So, but that's how you do it, guys. That's how you do it. Listen, I hope this helps, because if it did help, then that's awesome. And what you do to actually keep this as a picture, you just go to it and you just take a screenshot of it, and then that's it, and then that's your thumbnail. So all you do is you just take a screenshot, and then that's your thumbnail. But I hope this helps. I really hope this helps. If not, I'm sorry. I did my best. I really did my best to help you guys. But I'm HFD. Listen, guys, make sure you subscribe, please, because it helps out everybody. All right, I'm out, guys. I'm going to start streaming Fortnite in just a minute. I will see you later.